Train, train, choo choo.
That's not going to be the theme song, Nretsew.
I tried.
Okay, so yes, welcome to the BlazeCast chat about for Kill la Kill episode 1.
Oh God! Holy shit!
Fucking awesome!
Yeah, so joining me for this one we have Sora, Nretsew, Dominic, and Riddic. Now I should quickly mention that we've actually all just come straight from recording our season review.
And we are fucking tired.
Yeah. For Sora and Nretsew, it's really early in the morning. So
It's 4:30 a.m. where I am at. Where you at, Asians?
I don't even want to say.
yeah, so those guys are tired, so if we seem a bit worn out, that's why. But thought
Don't take that the wrong way and think it's because we're bored of the series. No.
We just thought we'd get this out of the way while we're all together.
Because how can we not do a chat about...
Yeah, because basically for those who missed it in our season outlook, we were very excited about this.
I don't think there was anyone who wasn't, to be honest.
Except for that one viewer.
Yeah.
I mean, at the moment I've got it playing. I'm watching it while I speak, so, you know.
Oh, God. But yeah, I mean, I've only got like 2 notes just for the first episode. But I will say, my positive note, I do have a negative, is that the first episode is ridiculous, over the top, and everything you'd expect it to be.
Of course, it's from the same guys as Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
And I think I was listening to the Jotaku podcast before.
Yeah, I was listening to that as well.
Yeah, and I think one of them said it best is that it's basically that first few, like, 1 minute of the first episode of Gurren Lagann when they're in space, but it's the whole episode. It's that one bit where it's all hyped to shit and there's explosions everywhere and they're on the ships, and then it's just that for the whole episode.
I mean, just after getting into my negative, because I was sort of questioning whether or not this should be a negative, which is a bit weird. But I kind of felt like the first episode was trying almost to be 3 episodes in one.
Yeah.
I get that. I can get that.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously...
However, you would think if you've got 24 episodes, you wouldn't need to rush.
Yeah, because obviously the way it usually works with 3 episodes is episode 1 is the interest. Episode 2 is the plot. Episode 3 is the hook.
Yep.
All 3 things are addressed in just the first episode of Kill la Kill.
Yep. In their fullest.
Yeah, so a lot happens. And it tries not to waste a single second.
It's very fast-paced, and I think for a lot of people that might be a little bit jarring, but...
Yeah.
It looks so gorgeous. Oh my god. Like... God damn it.
Yeah, just that first scene where the door suddenly bursts across the room, and just this huge foot burst come in, and it's just... Ah!
Yeah.
So, whoa!
Your business.
Seriously, if that happened in real life, I'd be shitting myself.
Yeah. And then right after that, you've got the bit in the courtyard where he's chucking the guy around, hitting off the walls, playing a game of pinball or some crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. I mean, holy shit. And it looked pretty gorgeous as well.
It did.
Yeah.
It's one of the few... I'm one of these guys who completely hates any use of CGI in anime. But this one, bits that look like CGI also look like they could be hand-drawn.
Yeah.
So it's either really well hand-drawn or really well CGI'd.
It's kind of the same like with Black Rock Shooter, the animation, where sometimes when you're watching that show, you can't actually tell when they're in the other world what's CG and what isn't sometimes, because it's that well designed. And I think that's probably more testament to the actual design of the show and not the CG work itself, possibly.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like it's not CG because it's designed to not look like... It's complicated.
So yeah, I mean, there were a few bits of the animation which did seem a bit cheap. Like, one bit which I don't know why it always sticks in my mind is when, you know, the best friend character, I can never remember her name, when she just darts at Mato and Mato just takes that little step to the side, but it's literally just a slide.
Air walking.
Yeah. Mato doesn't move at all, she just slides.
Perhaps that was intentional.
It is one of those things where you can see it from... If you look at it from watching an anime point of view, it does look really cheap and kind of, they're just trying to cut back on animation. But then when you look at it from a design point of view, and how the anime looks, and how it's animated, and what it's meant to entail, and especially its roots from Gurren Lagann...
Yeah.
You can kind of see why they've done that and why it looks like that kind of thing.
They kind of get away with it.
In a way. And like you said, it's the design that really stands through. And oh my god, it looks so beautiful. That's gonna be me this whole chat. Just oh my god, it does look. It's so beautiful.
And then you all take a look at my new favorite character, the uniform.
The uniform is fucking...
Yes.
We've only had him talk in one goddamn scene, and he's already the best... He's already the best character in the whole show. Feed me more.
I watched the first episode pretty much as soon as it was released, then loaded up Tumblr and was surprised it was still alive.
Oh yeah, that scene was just... I really can't explain about it. It's just... What?
And the armor that the suit gives her.
Okay. It looks... I'm sorry, but that's just like... The fact that they acknowledge it is the funny thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I love most about it. It's the most fan service armor you could ever get. Hell, one of her special attacks, it tightens up on her. But at the same time, they acknowledge the fact that it's really revealing and shows a lot of skin, and she is embarrassed to wear it.
Yes.
You can tell. She's blushing
that
for
should
the
be
whole
how.
scene.
Yeah, that should be how all fan service should be.
She's blushing, but she's still taking it pretty straight, which is the great thing about it. It actually kind of shows how strong the character is, in a way, that she's able to wear such a revealing piece of armor, which probably, in real life, would not protect shit. Let's be honest. But, you know, it's amazing. It's just... And then you've got the character designs themselves, which, I'm just going to say right now, the character designer, I've literally got a fucking crush on that guy. He is so good. I love his work. I really do. I really do love the character designer. He is so good. Like, literally everything he's been the character designer for, I just love the character designs. It's so good.
Yeah,
Can I also just point something out?
What?
With the character design kind of thing. Every character has a different look.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up.
They don't have the generic background shadow when they're trying to make crowds. You can see the characters, and you can see that they've all got the different hairstyles. Sure, they are just the background characters, so it's the generic kind of dark brown hair type thing. but they all have the different look
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah,
Even in
and,
the big
and
crowds.
Yeah, and that really just shows quality standpoint more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
It really does. I do just love the fact that everybody stands out.
Yeah.
Everybody looks unique. It really does help you establish a connection with the characters. Like, you know who this is, you know who that is, because they don't look alike. It'd be very hard to mistake them.
Another thing is that it's one of those things where cartoons and all that used to be made to sell merchandise that was already made. This looks like something that's appealing to anime fans, but at the same time looks like it's also designed for something that can quickly become some good merch. Because holy crap, I would pay so much for a game that would just, even if it was just swarms of 1 stars, just fighting them all at once, I would pay so much for a game like that.
Basically, Dynasty Warriors Kill or Kill.
Exactly.
Fucking
Yes.
souls. May the money pour through to them. Oh my god. They would
somebody
make
call
so
Brave
much
Force to try Omega.
If Bleach and One Piece can have a Dynasty Warriors game, why can't this?
Exactly.
and it would fit so well. Just, oh god. And then speaking of merch, the figurines for that armor come out. Oh god. I want to know the price.
Forget the
I'm gonna save
figurines.
the fuck up for that.
Nretsew, forget the figurines. Imagine the cosplay.
Oh, good
Oh,
lord.
yes. Boom, 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 boom.
And the funny part is, next month over in my country is Anime Festival Asia. I will not be surprised if I see 3 or 4 Riko Matoes walking around.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to, not this year, but next year, I'll be going to MCM London, which is pretty much the UK's version of Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And if I don't see any of them there, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Well, I'll be going to Armageddon Expo next year in New Zealand. If I see one there, I will get a picture.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
will
of
get
course.
a picture, and I will send that shit to you guys if I actually do. Because it would be the greatest thing if it happened in New Zealand. Considering who got the licenses to this show. Which is another interesting thing. This show got shared around.
Oh yeah, that would be a huge thing where, in fact, no, that would make me less surprised if there was, like, no one cosplaying it, considering there's no legal thing for it in the UK.
No, we do have a legal.
Oh, did someone get the license?
Yeah,
for it?
all the anime.
Oh yeah, of course, you linked that earlier. Nah,
Yeah.
I've been
Yes.
sticking with
But
my downloads.
no, I
for
think
that.
really the biggest question is who has it in America.
I believe Crunchyroll has it in America.
Yeah, but usually
So-
Crunchyroll's just there for streaming. Who?
Aniplex is making it. Aniplex is going to release
Oh,
it.
thank God, Aniplex.
I would be... If Aniplex doesn't release it and just gives it to someone else, that would be like commercial suicide.
Yeah. As Yeah. as much as I detest Sword Art Online, I will admit, at least Aniplex dubbed it.
Screwed
Because
up.
it would, because whenever Aniplex knows they've got a hit on their hands, they dub it, they release it.
It'll cost $500, but
Yeah,
for this show, I wouldn't mind actually paying that if I got a whole bunch of swag with it.
yeah. I mean,
Like,
let's,
if I got an art book, a CD,
yeah,
a whole bunch of bonus discs.
let's face it.
Replica sword.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yes.
That shit,
I'd
is
pay,
a sword.
I'd pay so
That
much
shit. That shit would be coming to school with me. Just have the
for it.
case.
Hello, and welcome to art class. Welcome to art
Welcome
class.
to art class. Today we will be drawing this. Just blast the suitcase open and twirl it like she did, and just be like, right, have fun, kids.
You know for a fact there's going to be people trying to do that.
Oh hell yeah.
But,
Oh god.
I mean, I did love how, when Ryoko does sort of like make her stand against them for the first time, she she goes for the attack, she just goes for it, and then she gets the shit beaten out of her.
Yeah.
As would happen.
And one thing I complained about with an anime that I watched, I can't remember the name of it now, but there was an anime I watched that had a really serious tone to it, but at the same time was comedy, but they always chucked in the comedy as it was getting really serious, so the serious side of it was just wiped completely. With this, we had her getting the shit kicked out of her, then jumping on a delivery bike, and then the comedy aspect of what about my deliveries, driving back and just plonking the deliveries down beside the driver, then running off again. I loved that.
That made me fucking fall out of my chair.
And then right after that, there's the bit where she's really depressed because she's lost her family and she's remembering it, and then suddenly trapdoor.
Yeah. Suddenly trapdoor and then uniform rape.
Yeah. No,
The uniform.
I did love the fact they use her quote-unquote friend as the bait.
I love how they're going to execute her as well. That was to turn into a shrimp. That was funny.
Yeah,
That's
that was
no boiling water, that's oil.
that was something that someone on Crunchyroll comments brought up, that it was really well written, the beginning of it, because the very first thing that happens is they're in a history lesson about the Nazis.
Yeah.
And then see how the school is run.
Yeah. Wow. Also, they had her upside down in the fucking cross.
Yeah, it's the fact that while she's in mortal danger, she's just kind of like flirting.
But everyone can see my panties. Oh wait, I'm not wearing panties. It's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, and when Mato just bursts back into the scene and grabs her, she just carries her.
She just
has a
like
big
a
plank.
like a flag.
But going back to the suit, when it first appears, I just because I'm watching it now. I've got it on the background. I just seen the suit jump out, and I've suddenly just seen the similarities between it and the final form of Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, I know.
I just noticed that.
I wouldn't be. That would be really cool, right? This is just speculation. What if this is somehow in the same universe?
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
That would be mind blowing.
Of course, because in the end, they were really strict over the. Well, they weren't strict, but they were worried about the population, because when the population got really high, then shit started going down, and then this is them trying to control the population, and
It makes sense.
Blown.
Drills.
That would be the greatest. Just wow. Halfway through the series, fucking
the main character.
What? The old main character? What? We're continuing this conspiracy.
The old main character has grown up and is that teacher, the homeroom teacher. That's why he's had the blue hair and.
Simon.
My mind.
Halfway through the series, old Simone pops up with his drill to give old advice, just as a cameo. My life is complete. My life is fucking complete.
Even if it was just a little furry thing, became like the main character's companion, that would be the perfect throwback.
Oh my god, the show is just. This is what makes. This is one episode. And we're talking about it like this. After one episode, how the fuck are we going to get through 24 without having to?
This is how you make a good anime.
Yeah. I am half expecting the next episode to be a lot slower, a lot calmer.
A lot more fan service here, because the title of it.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't mind. Really don't.
Yeah, but
we've already had a nip slip, albeit it was a male, but we have had a nip slip.
but
when she jumps from the crowd, the younger brother's shirt is thrown up.
Yeah, like I said, I definitely don't think they'll be able to keep up the same pace as this first episode throughout the entire series. It'd be impossible.
that was one of the things
but you do want it to slow down though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be the same pace. This pace for this episode was perfect.
Well, no. Like, I wouldn't say perfect, like I said, because I thought that this was trying to be 3 episodes in one when it didn't really need to be.
Maybe not perfect, but it was pretty spot on. And then the next episode, it'll just progressively get slower.
Yeah,
as
it
goes on.
worked for this. It worked for this initial episode, but now it's got to calm itself down. Just explain a bit more, get things, and then it can really get things going.
I've just noticed that's why she wears the cloak when she's in the crowd. It's not to disguise herself, it's to hide the outfit.
Yeah.
That's why she doesn't chuck it off when she enters the ring. Oh my god.
Yeah, because she doesn't want anybody to see her wearing it.
Oh, this anime. Oh my god, why is it so good?
This anime is so amazing.
Can I just have a shout out? Just a copy, Holden. Can we have a shout out to Madman Entertainment for being the greatest fucking publishing company in this side of the bloody New Zealand continent? Like, you beautiful people. Like, you streamed this for me. And then when I comment on how it was being a little bit temperamental, you're actually like, oh yeah, we'll get the techies to look into that. It's probably just server lag. We might need to get that updated. And they were like, all cool about it. And I was just like, oh yeah, hope you get more shows in the future. Favorited my tweet. Yeah. I'm very happy with Madman and how they're handling this, and I really do hope that like they can actually handle the fucking input, because oh my god.
I kind of have to laugh how all the anime have got the series over here, because it's like they've actually teamed up with a new streaming site, which I believe is actually based in France. I'm not certain though. But Kill la Kill is actually the very first thing that they've licensed, and they don't even have a website yet.
Wow.
Yeah, all the episodes of Kill la Kill up until this streaming site's launched their beta version. All the episodes of Kill la Kill are being placed on all the anime website. So you have to go to the all the anime website to watch the stream until the beta site launches.
It's kind of sort of similar with Madman, because with Madman it's sort of like they do have a streaming service, but it's always been sort of delayed, and it's been sort of like if they don't license something, they're not gonna, like, it's always been sort of, you know, not as good as Crunchyroll, basically.
Yeah. Well,
it's basically just in terms of library and what they get.
Yeah.
But this time, they've got 2 killer shows. They got this, and they got that Compleon thing.
Capellion.
They got both of them. Capellion, thank you. I always pronounce it wrong. They got
Which
both
is a
of
really
them.
good one, and you should all go and watch it, but that's for another chat time.
That is for another chapter, yes. It's really interesting. I really was expecting Crunchyroll to just get this for everywhere, but the fact that it hasn't is very interesting to me. Perhaps maybe we might be seeing some competition in the market for actual streaming of anime and actual premium memberships and whatnot. That would be very interesting.
I think the fact that Madman and all the anime got the license is why Crunchyroll obviously didn't have the series for us. Because it's like they probably already announced to Crunchyroll saying, okay, so we can't have the rights to this.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, though. It means there's going to be competition to get shows.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if Kill la Kill isn't on Crunchyroll, I can't watch it on Crunchyroll. So they're losing viewership and losing ad revenue because I'm watching it on Madman. Another good thing I like about Madman is all of their advertisements are for their own products.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't
That's how
have to sit
Crunchyroll used to do it.
Yeah,
I don't have to sit through adverts about how to put smoke alarms on and about smoking and Kiwi random shit. I can just sit down, watch a 5-second advert about bleach, and I'm good.
Yeah, but what is sort of related to that is, because obviously Funimation also have their streaming service.
They do.
Which is just for people in America.
Fuck you, Crunchyroll.
Yeah, and what's surprising me is the fact that I don't think Funimation have licensed anything this season.
Yeah,
which is interesting.
Funimation's been really quiet lately.
Yeah, I think really the last thing that they licensed was Railgun S.
Perhaps they're saving up for something big, who knows?
Yeah. Oh, they might be holding out for the new SAO.
Oh, you mean Gungai Online?
No, the other SAO. The other
The
SAO.
other SAO.
There's a new SAO short type thing coming out, which basically retells the story, but there's also added scenes in it as well.
Well, that wouldn't make much sense considering SAO was dubbed by Aniplex, so most likely they'd get the series.
All I know is that I think it's good that there's competition in the market, because that's always good for driving up quality of the service itself. Because I will be honest, Crunchyroll has gotten really good in terms of what it's been streaming for New Zealand. I am very happy with their service. Not enough for me to want to buy a premium membership, though.
Yeah,
mostly because of the library.
That's always something with me when it comes to Crunchyroll. It's the fact that they license a lot of shows, but normally only one or two interest me.
And that's the other. I think it's kind of like, because remember what I actually replied to one of your things on Twitter about it, and I was like, it's kind of like if a company was like, here, I'm going to sell you my goods. Oh, I'm sorry, you live beep. You only get half of what beep gets in this country.
Pretty much.
For the same price. For the same price.
Yeah.
So I would actually think that it would have been better for Crunchyroll if they were like, okay, your country only has this many shows available, you only have to pay this much.
Yeah.
So certain countries get a discount depending on how much the actual, library is.
Yeah, cause just getting back with Kill la Kill, it's like, we all knew that this was going to be the series everybody wanted to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Damn straight.
Hell yeah.
And so with that in mind, I'm surprised Funimation didn't get it.
I really am as well. I thought, it's going to print money. Whoever gets it's going to have so much money. Whether it gets worse or better down the line, you know,
we have yet to see. So
we have yet to see.
So far from what we've seen, it looks very promising. And the episode preview at the end of episode 1 didn't say anything about filler. It specifically said the next assassin that the Pupil Council sent. If we can get 25 episodes of pure combat and pure comedy with it, it's going to be huge.
Yeah, if anything, Kill la Kill could be very much like Gurren Lagann, in which Gurren Lagann was a Monster of the Week formula. Every episode had its own villain for the most part, and in that same episode, they got dealt with. Kill la Kill...
And they progress plot at the same time.
Yeah.
Slowly progressing and progressing.
Kill la Kill could be the same. In that each episode, every 1 or 2 episodes, they deal with another member of the student council.
Which slowly leads up to the fight against Satsuki.
Yeah. Where things get really fucking ridiculous.
That's going to be the universes throwing at each other.
Yeah.
Because, let's face it, they are really trying to top Gurren Lagann. I can see a little bit that they're trying.
Honestly, I don't think it's going to get as big as universe throwing, but
no.
I don't know why, but I do imagine them throwing the school.
Yes.
That would be so good. Just rip it in half and throw this giant ass school, which looks like a spiral, by the way, sort of.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I never noticed that.
Subtle.
Coincidence?
What with
Coincidence? Sorry.
Then again, with the way they've been throwing people, it seems like they're playing bowling with the students.
Yeah.
The slums. The slums are there as ammunition.
Yes.
The school transforms into a giant fucking mech, and it just has a chain gun that just fires
God.
No, do you know what? Do you know what I want to see? I want to see a bit where in the final episode, if it's the final episode, where she's fighting whoever has the other half of the scissor sword. I want to see, before the battle, her take another bite of the lemon, throw it away, then get into the fight, and then mid-fight clash swords, and you know how they always do that kind of face-to-face pushing against the sword, doing a little monologue?
Yeah.
I want the enemy to start the monologue, and then just for the main character look up and then just spit lemon in their face.
Oh, that would be great.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Oh, yes.
I can definitely see a lot of promise in this series.
However, we haven't seen the best part of the show yet.
No, we haven't.
Next episode, we will hopefully see the opening theme.
Yes.
Yes.
I swear, because we kind of got a little bit of a tease, didn't we?
Yeah.
We kind
did.
of got a little bit of a tease. And I swear to God, I want to hear the full video. Oh my God.
I want that song so much. Please.
I'm actually going to have to go back to the episode preview and listen to the song that was played during that.
Mm.
I mean, the song that was playing over the credits for the first episode was kind of average. I wouldn't say.
It was too slow.
Yeah.
It was too slow for the fast-paced anime.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It just didn't seem to fit correctly. But the opening theme seems like it fits beautifully.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, what we've heard, we might not
Sorry,
even get that as the opening theme. We'll have to wait till next episode and see. And
Yeah.
Perhaps each episode, perhaps there won't even be an opening. It'll just be like it was from the first episode, and it just carries through. And that would be great. That would be great. Think about it. They're not wasting any time. They just go straight in.
I would like it because it would be less padding with intros. But at the same time, I do love a good opening.
Same here.
I love a good opening as well.
There is so many times where I'll go onto YouTube when I'm looking for music to play, and I'll load up an anime intro, and one anime intro will lead to another, and I'll just have a whole playlist of anime songs. And
Yeah.
it'll be so good.
And plus
Oh,
really,
yeah.
I love it when, for like a last episode, for the credits of the last episode, they use the opening song.
Yes.
I love it when they do
They
that.
do that a lot. They do that
Yeah.
a lot nowadays.
But
Another thing I want to see from this is taking something from Attack on Titan.
yeah,
When things get really badass, there has to be a theme with lyrics in the OST.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was always a big
Yes.
giveaway with Attack on Titan. When something awesome was happening and that music started playing and you heard the woman start singing, you know you were about to see the to be continued thing.
if I'm correct, the composer for Kill la Kill is also the one from Attack on Titan.
I am looking this up right now.
I believe
If
so.
it is, I think Riddic's head is going to explode.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan. Composer. Nothing about composer there. Let's have a look. Anime television series. Music by Hiroyuki Sawanawa. Let's see what he's been in. Control F. Kill. It's a kill! He's the composer for Kill la Kill! Yes! This is going to be the best thing ever!
The circle
that
is
was-
complete.
Well, that just woke me the fuck up from my slumber. Thank you very much.
He was
I
expecting
told
to
you
sleep
your head was
there.
going to explode. I
He
knew
was
his head would
expecting to
explode.
sleep. You won't be now.
No, I'm not going to sleep now. Fuck it. I'll just stay up all day. I got my Battlefield 4. Yeah, fuck it.
Fun fact for those who play video games are also excited about what Nintendo has to offer, he's also the composer in X.
Ooh.
Oh, son. But anyways,
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Attack on Titan composer is in Kill la Kill, yes! Oh my god, too hyped for this anime now.
Yeah, so as you can probably imagine, we like Kill la Kill.
yes.
We like Kill la Kill more than most people like Kill la Kill.
So,
We
yeah,
like it
Maybe a little too much.
yeah, so obviously this is our feelings on just the first episode. Now, we're not actually going to be talking about the series at all, at least on videos, until the series is complete.
Yes.
Meaning that we probably won't be talking about it again until next year.
Oh my god, Christmas.
Oh my god.
Oh, we've got a long wait.
I'm kind of
This is the
covering
this
it.
is the big this is the best early Christmas present I've ever had.
This
We've got
is
a lot.
amazing.
We've got a long way to go, and the winter list isn't even out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're only in fall too. Oh my god. This year is the year of anime. Screw Luigi, screw video games. This is the year of anime.
Fuck Luigi.
It has actually been a really good year for
In
anime.
the corner now.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yes.
I just
Alright.
Well,
Alright.
lie down.
We're gonna end this here. So yeah, it's been
I
Karto.
got one last thing to say. Kill la Kill is the anime we need, not the anime we deserve. That is all.
That is all from the mighty Harem King. King of waifus.
The waifu
Lord and
list.
Savior. Yes.
Hashtag waifu list.
Waifu list.
Okay, so finally we're going to start off. So it's been Karto 1989 with Sora, Nretsew, Dominic, and Riddic
And
for our chat about Kill la Kill episode 1. We'll see you another time.
And just who the hell do you think we are?
Nope.
I just had to put that in there. Just had to put that in.